Hey everyone, this is Eric, and I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Listen up, I just watched one of the most powerful videos that I've seen in a very long time by my mentor, Robert Hollis. And I had to do a review on it, right? I had to share my thoughts. And the message is titled The Biggest Lie. And let me tell you this, it hit home in so many ways. So Robert, he starts out by exposing one of the biggest lies that we have been told, and that is you have to pick one or the other. You know, you have your family or you have your financial success, but you can't have both. And that right there is a lie straight from the pit of hell. Because God, He didn't create us to be bound by a lack or torn between blessings. In the Bible, in the Word, it says in 3 John 1 2, Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. And that right there is a full package: spirit, soul, and body, family and finances, purpose, and prosperity, right? So, Robert, he talks about how people told him that he wasn't smart because of his learning disability, right? And they were talking about how he was talking about how he bought into that lie and that he couldn't do anything great. But then something shifted. He found a mentor. He found someone who believed in him, right? And that belief, it lit a fire and changed his entire life, right? And in the video, he said something that really stopped me in my tracks. He said, I just needed to find people who wanted it all and wanted it now. And that right there hit me because that's me. That's what I want. I want freedom. I want faith. I want family and finances. And it's not for selfish reasons, you know. And so I can do more for others, so I can serve and bless and give just like Jesus did. Because you can't, because to be honest, you can't, um, you can't like give if you don't have nothing to give, right? So, there's a lot of people when I reach out to people about something that could literally change their life. They say they've been praying for a life change, and I pray for them for God to meet their finances and change their life. And a lot of times, if I mention something about, an opportunity to change their life, they turn their nose up at it. It's kind of like God, sending out a boat to rescue someone that's trapped on an island. And because it's not the way you expected it, you turn your nose up at it and you are too close minded to get rescued, right? It's kind of like that. So like Robert, he breaks down the power of residual income and leverage, not in some scammy way, right? But in a real biblical principle way. I can't pronounce the word Ecclesiastes. I can't pronounce this. It says, give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. And that right there is multiple streams of income. That's preparation and wisdom, right? Another part of the video is one of the most touching parts for me is when Robert talks about dreaming again. Right? He's always talking about dreaming. And he said something. He said when someone handed him a $62,000 check, he didn't even dream of a yacht or a mansion. He dreamed of reconciling with the woman he loved. He dreamed of paying off his bills. He dreamed of not being homeless. He dreamed of freedom. Freedom to do what you wanted to do, to give where you wanted to give. And I think that's what most of us are really looking for. We're looking for freedom. We're looking for freedom to give, to worship, to live this life, right? So if this message hits you like it hit me, I want you to pray about it. I want you to say, Ask, Lord, what lies am I believing? What truth do you want me to walk in today? Because Jesus said in John 8:32, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So I want to say this. I want to say thank you, Robert Hollis, for being real, vulnerable, and on fire for helping people just like me. And to you watching this, maybe it's your time to break free from the lie, you know, like me. And let's go and change lives. Let's build something eternal. And as always, I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.